In the run-up to your interview, it is easy to get distracted and leave all your prep until the last minute. If you do, don't worry. There's still time to get to grips with what you need to know. Number 1, learn a bit about the company that you're interviewing for. Every interviewer will be happy to know that you've looked into the company's history and mantra, as it shows that you're interested in what they do and their company's goals and values. This will get better and determine whether you are fit with the company and their existing team. Knowing a bit about what they have been up to recently and coming up with some questions you'd like to ask them will show that you're interested in their current plans and will hit the ground running when you start your new job. Number 2, think about why you'd like to work there and what you think you could bring to the team. It's very common for you to be interviewed alongside a number of potential candidates, so it's always a good idea to have a think beforehand about what sets you apart from everyone else, rather than blending in the crowd. Do you think you have a particular passion for design? Have you taught yourself how to use certain software like Photoshop or WordPress? Have you written your own blog or had experience with writing? All these things you've done off your own back will set you apart and will display your true passion for the role. And passion for your work is always admirable. Secondly, what do you think you could bring to the team? This is a chance for you to voice your individual traits that make you a great team player. For example, are you motivated, loyal, hardworking, creative, friendly? All of these things will show the interviewer exactly who you are as a person and will give the interviewer an idea of whether they are the right fit for them and if they're the right fit for you. Number 3, when, where, what. No one wants the problem of not knowing when the interview is, where it is, or what they have to bring with them on the morning of their interview. How long is the journey? Work out how long it will take you to get there, amount of traffic and roadworks, anything that could cause problems on the day. Plan your route. Find the address and either do a test run there if you've got time, or make sure you've got it sussed out in your route planner on your phone. It's always sensible to arrive at your interview 15 to 20 minutes before the interview, so ensure that you've got that accounted for in your timings. What do you need to bring with you? It's always sensible to bring a spare CV, a copy of your job description, some examples of any work that you've done that applies to the role you're interviewing for, and any research that you've done for the company, so you can refresh your mind before heading in. It can't hurt to have anything and everything at hand. Number 4, dress for the job you want. Correct attire at an interview is very important, as it gives the very first impression as you walk into the room. Professional workwear is usually the norm, unless the interviewer stated otherwise prior to your interview. Making sure your clothes are clean, properly ironed and hanging up waiting for you the night before an interview means you'll have one less job to do the next day. Number 5, get lots of rest. Yawning your way through an interview will not create the best impression, and neither will arriving in a ragged state as you've had to rush there due to oversleeping. Try to get an early night's sleep before to make sure that you're at your best and refreshed for the next day. With all these preparations, you'll be able to enter in that interview knowing that you've done everything in your power to nail that interview, and that's all anyone can ever ask. Good luck.